What's going on YouTube? Spitfire here, bringing you my Kagero deck profile that I used in yesterday's tournament, the 5th of January. And I ended up going 1-3, a little disappointed. Made a mistake in round 1, and I probably should have ended up winning that, but it is what it is. It was a mirror matchup too, so it's kind of weird game. I didn't really draw any triggers, but here it is. I start with Conroe, of course, and the trigger setup I used there was 8 criticals, 4 Helicores, and I ended up using 3 stands and 1 draw. Um, Looking back on it, I should have thrown maybe more draws into it, and I'm going to do some play testing with that and see how that works out. But overall, the stands are very good. If you get it, like a Dragonic Overlord or Executioner or a Dual Axe Dragon, it's a 18k stand, late game, so it actually is pretty good. And I used 2 Kimnara, 2 Heat Nail Salamander, just came out in the latest set. That's a good card. It's actually read it for you for those who don't know. It's actually, here you go. Heat Nail Salamander. It's a triple rare, but it's actually not too expensive. When an attack hits a Vanguard during the battle that this unit boosted a Kagero, you may choose one of your opponent's grade 1 rear guards and retire it. If you do at the beginning of the end phase of the turn, return this unit to your deck and shuffle your deck. So it just goes along with the whole synergy of the deck of retiring rear guards. 4 bar, of course, and I ended up running 3 perfect guards. There's only 1 here because I only own 1. I borrowed the other 2. I'll have to get the trades later. They are pretty expensive though because of a Dragonic Overlord at the end's coming out. So, but I did end up running 3. So just add 2 of those here for this deck list, and that'll be 50. And then I ended up running 2 Lizard Soldier Ropa, and this just becomes a 10k booster to Vanguard only if your opponent has 2 or less rear guards. So you can see the whole idea. The deck gets really strong when you have the opponent has 2 or less rear guards. They can't really attack you, and you're able just to punish them. For the grade 2s, I put in 1 Tejas. Just kind of has a little tech there. You can put in an extra Interceptor or Berserk if you want. That's fine. But I used 2 of the 10k Interceptors, 3 Berserk Dragons, Counterblast 2 to destroy a grade 2 rearguard or less, and then I'm using 4 10k Vanillas. Now the grade 3 lineup here is 3 Waterfalls, great card, I'll explain more of that in a minute, and 3 kind of techie cards, 1 Overlord, 1 Executioner promo, and 1 Eclipse, and 2 Goku, and 2 Archdragon. Now Waterfall is a great card. It is a promo, but it's a great card. It's a 10k Vanguard, but you get plus 3,000 when attacking Vanguard from Vanguard spot only, and if you discard a grade 3 in hand, it gets plus 10k. So combined with a Ropa or a Bar, it's 21 or 23k, and plus the 10k additionally, so it's a great high-powered attacking Vanguard. Now looking back on this, I'd say the grade 3 lineups here are preference. I think in this deck you have to run probably a bare minimum of 2 Gokus. I probably will move on to either 2 or 3, or at least maybe even 3 or 4. But 2's the bare minimum. And then you rest. Like you can see, I can just tech whatever I want from there. And then really triggers, you can play around with as well. Same thing with the number of, you can do 3 Chimnars if you find you have more counterblasts, or more Salamanders if you find you'd rather save the counterblast. But overall it's a really good deck. I find it really strong against decks that don't run a lot of hand advantage, like Spike Brothers, or it does actually do well against Oracles, I found. But Spike Brothers, different low hand attacking decks that don't have a lot of field presence, you can just retire and then punish them. But here's the deck profile, and thanks guys for watching.